Whilst there's been a golf course on the Dundonald site for well over 100 years, the latest incarnation, designed by Kyle Phillips, has existed here for just under 20, and it's a great example of the old blending with the new. Hello and a very warm welcome to Dundonald Links here in Ayrshire, part of a very rich golfing heritage along this coastline. Not only the venue for today's 4th championship in the Trilby Tour season, but we'll also be back here in mid-September for our grand final. The revamped Trilby Tour so far has featured championships of Oxfordshire, Cumbria and Yorkshire, and this championship of Ayrshire will see another 10 men and 5 women qualify for the grand final back here at Dundonald.
I practiced over the weekend, champagne conditions, with very hot temperatures out there, but the course has really held up well. Rob and the team have done exceptional. The greens are fast, more following the Women's Scottish Open out there. So yeah, really fair golf course, and it'll be good today.
I've never played in the Trilby Tour before. It's the first time I've ever entered it, and I probably wouldn't have entered it other than the fact my daughter plays golf. She started playing golf, and it's mixed, it's friendly. She's now comfortable coming and playing this. It'll be the biggest thing she's ever played in. I think it's a great sort of innovation and change to the format. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. The dozen lads that are here now playing in this is because it's mixed.
I think it's a really nice golf course. There's a few tricky holes, but the greens are difficult as well. They're very undulating, a lot of breaks. I was just trying to get as close as I could, but it was really tricky.
Well, this is the first time I've actually had the opportunity to play in the Trilby Tour, and because it's played at one of the the finest courses in the west coast of Scotland, I thought what a great opportunity to come along and experience the incredible clubhouse and the golf courses in wonderful condition.
The venue itself has a history of hosting male and female golfers. It has held European Tour events, and only a few weeks ago, Dundonald Links staged the Women's Scottish Open on the Ladies European Tour. So we have a real mix of handicaps out here on the links today in these very challenging conditions. Let's find out how our players are getting on as we hand over to Kit Alexander.
Thank you, Ryan. A British heatwave has given way to rather damper and cooler conditions today at Dundonald Links, but the course is in magnificent condition, and all the competitors are relishing the challenge. Katie Alexander, playing off +4, made a relatively slow start with 7 Stableford points through the first 5 holes, but she showed off her short game skills to save par on the par 3 6th. Neil Black had the dream start with 3 pointers at 1 and 2 before making the turn in 16 points. He used the contours on the par 3 11th to set up a birdie 2 to get to 21 points. Kirsten Ireland made it back-to-back birdies for 3 pointers, courtesy of this magnificent tee shot. And it wasn't too far away from a hole-in-one on the 6th. Craig Boswell was alternating 1 and 3 point holes before securing his first 2-pointer of the round with this tidy up and down on the 6th. He notched an impressive 19 points on the front 9. Harry Bent started well but only had 2 points from the 6th to the 8th, but he ended the outward half in style with this putt for his 3rd birdie of the day. Bent was on 20 points through 11 holes before this well-judged pitch set up another birdie that was worth 2 points for the 16-year-old, who plays off an impressive +4. Bent then bogeyed 13 and birdied 14 before he demonstrated the quality of his putting once again by holing this bomb on 15 for his 6th birdie of the day and 3 points. Saddleworth Golf Club member Barry Shaw Allen started his day with a blob, but a 4-pointer on 17 gave him 34 as he played the last. This super 3rd shot delivered a par 5 for a total of 36 points. 8 handicapper Shaw Allen has the clubhouse lead by shooting his handicap on this tough layout. Freya Moores has started well and she's under handicap through 8 holes. We join Michael Young on 27 points on the 15th. He's got wife Deborah on the bag, the first time she's ever caddied for him. And he's used the slopes beautifully there. Ryan can tell us about the closing hole.
The 18th hole here at Dundonald Links is a classic risk and reward par 5. Just short of 520 for the men and 470 for the ladies. It's going to require a really long drive down here if you want to have a go in 2. Most players are probably going to lay up and leave themselves a pitch into a fairly tricky green. It's quite slopey, it's long and it's very narrow. And you've also got this burn around the front and up the right-hand side there. But if you're brave enough to go for it, who knows, you might make an eagle or a birdie to finish your round.
Harry Bent off the back of a bogey on 17, looking for a big finish here, the big 16-year-old. And he's having a dig at this 18th in 2. Oh, he's hopped it over. Well, that's going to be quite the testing 2-putt from there. But a fist bump for the caddy. Rewarded for his aggression with the second shot. Ian McIntyre just coming to a green slightly above him. Judged that pretty nicely. Got a bit of a shooty bounce off of the downslope. It's actually the same pin positions as the final round of the Scottish Women's Open. Neil Black on 31 points, playing this 18th as a 3-shotter, and he's given himself a lovely look at the flag. Might have launched a little left, that one. Yeah, plays it out to the safe side. Michael Young. I wonder if wife Deborah's given him a good read here. Hello. Oh, he's canned it. She did. Thumbs up for the cameras. And Michael Young moves to 31 points. Katie Alexander, not quite been the day she would have been looking for, 27 points at this stage, but looking for a big finish. Yeah, the Scottish Girls Champion of 2019 will have that for a closing birdie. McIntyre for the par and to move to 26 points. Excellent. Now let's hear about the 6th from Ryan.
The 6th hole here at Dundonald Links is a tricky wee par 3. Just over 130 for the men and 110 for the ladies. We have a bunker short of the green, a hazard running up the left-hand side, and a really deep one here at the back with some steps down into it. The putting surface is absolutely massive, and just like all the greens here at Dundonald, very undulating. This is a hole you'd be delighted to hit the green, 2 putts and walk off with your par.
Jonathan Wallace taking on that challenge now, 9 points for 5 holes to this point. Well, you can see the amount of spin the players are getting with the overnight downpours the night before, and it's hurt him a little there. Now Paul Milett turns 60 next April, so a big birthday on the horizon. And just the wrong side of that little slope, but he is safely aboard the green. Harry Bent with this absolute roller coaster. There must be 4 or 5 breaks in this one, but it is for eagle on 18. Come on, come on. Well, that's a pretty good effort. He's holed a couple of really lengthy birdie putts today. Now Wallace up and over this little hump in the middle of the green. Oh, keep coming. Oh, he's judged that really, really well. A real feature of Dundonald links, these slopey putting surfaces. Neil Black for his birdie on 18. Lovely pace. That will leave him the simplest of tap-ins for a closing 5. So 34 points, solid all in all in the conditions, but will it be enough to get him into the top 10? Alexander going pretty well in the ladies. Won't be the birdie to finish though. It was always a little bit on the low side. See if Paul Milet can manage this as well as his playing partner just before him. Might be even better. Yeah, very good. That just leaves him about 12 inches for the par. Yeah, tidy golf from the Haston Golf Club player. Bent for a 7th birdie of the day. Never anywhere else. 35 points, and what a superb performance on the greens. Sets an interesting target. And that's Alexander just finishing up her day as well. 29 points. So Harry Bent slots in behind Shaw Allen at the top, but Michael Young is only 5 points adrift with 3 to play. Craig Boswell and Freya Moores are looking very dangerous. It's all to play for as the competitors battle for the Trilby Tour's Championship of Ayrshire. Scratch player Freya Russell was 4 over par gross after 14 holes. She was a little unlucky as her recovery shot on the par 3 15th clattered the flag and ricocheted away. But she steadied herself to roll in this excellent 10-footer to save par. Eva Woodward had 29 points from a roller coaster 16 holes. She was getting a shot on the 356-yard 17th, and this brilliant birdie boosted her score by another 4 points. Richard Margrave was on handicap through 11, but his challenge stuttered with 3 single points on the bounce from 12 to 14. He converted this sensational putt for par on 15. Seven handicapper Steve Moores was having a tough day, but he also found the bottom of the cup from range to save his par on the 15th. Milk that celebration, Steve. Sam Innes built on his front 9 of 18 points with 8 points from the first 5 holes on the back. This tee shot led to a 2 for 4 points on 15 and another 4-pointer followed on the 16th. Freya Moores had an amazing 29 points after 11 holes, but 3 blobs then halted her progress. She got things back on track with this quality tee shot on 15 to move to 31 points. Leslie Boswell was playing to his handicap as he got to the 15th. This efficient par for 3 points got him 1 under handicap with 3 holes to play. His brother Craig Boswell finished strongly with 3 points on 16, 2 points on 17 and another 3 points on the final hole, courtesy of this quality 2-putt. So Craig Boswell edges his sibling Leslie by a single point at the top of the leaderboard. Michael Young also on 38, but can Moores or Innes surpass the leader? And we join Moores on the 18th hole. This her 3rd shot, a little hybrid in hand. Oh, that is an excellent approach. And now Sam Innes, who took up golf 4 years ago, he's got cystic fibrosis, so golf an excellent way for him to get out and about and stay healthy. Oh, he might have found a little bit of trouble over there, though. Is that in the back of the bunker? Well, that could be a nightmare at this late stage. Our first look at Abigail McCafferty. Going along quite nicely on 28 points. Oh, absolutely superb. Well, she nearly slam dunked it, and she uses the bank to spin it back. Yeah, Innes' ball did end up in the bunker. Unfortunately, it's come into the flat of it, so he's got a shot here. And I don't think he's got it out. So doing the right thing, just taking his time. Fifth shot. Can he somehow get up and down? Well, this one does just about get out, but he's not yet made it onto the putting surface. Is it all just falling apart a little bit at the last here for Innes? Graham Curtin. This is going to bend significantly from left to right. Oh, judged to perfection. So Curtin moves to 31 points. Innes for bogey. If he can get down in 2 from here, he still would salvage something from the 18th. Oh, 1! What a putt! Well, he had a nightmare in the bunker. Took him 2 to get out, but from the fringe, the apron of the green, he drops that incredible putt to leap to 38 points. Freya Moores. Well, can she follow suit? Well, she doesn't like it straight off the bat. She was walking after it. McCafferty for her birdie after the stunning approach to jump to 31 points. And she does exactly that. She's right in this ladies' competition. It's Freya Moores who's in control, though. She's got this for a par at the last for 3 points. 3 points it is on the shot hole. And she posts 40 points. What a wonderful effort from the 18-year-old. Lindsay Essie had a mixed day with 2 4-pointers, 3 3-pointers and 4 blobs on her card. She played this 3rd shot on the way to collecting 2 points on the 17th. Abigail McCafferty made solid bogeys for net pars on 16 and 17. She completed a back 9 of 19 points and a total of 37, with another bogey for 2 points at the final hole. Paul Milett forced himself into the picture with 11 points in 4 holes from the 14th, including a gross par for 3 points here on 17. Left himself that to do, but he was steady on the holing out all afternoon. Freya Moores is top of the pile with that superb score of 40. Paul Milett is getting a shot on 18 and needs a gross birdie to overtake Craig Boswell for the men's title and tie Moores at the very top. And here he is, he's got this 3rd shot. So he somehow needs to get up and down from here. Oh, he's hit an absolute beauty. Keep coming, keep coming. Well, that might be one of the best shots of his life, because he's got about 8 feet to do what he needs to do and make that birdie to take the men's title. Thomas Tabb, he's playing for the places. He's in a bit of trouble here. Oh, that's a real gouge out. He's actually done pretty well there just to hold the putting surface and give himself some sort of chance of a putt for par. Now Jonathan Wallace, his 4th shot on 18. He's got that blade opened very wide. That's a delightful touch though. So Wallace looking to finish strong and advance to the grand final. Thomas Tabb, this will be pretty quick. Oh, brilliant 3 from where he was, left and in the cabbage. And he loves it, rightly so. So he moves to 31 points. 3 holes for him left to play. Now Paul Milett, the stunning approach shot. This birdie for 4 points. Absolutely brilliant, he's done it. He leaps to 40 points. A tie with Moores at the top, and that should be enough to secure him the men's title. Massive putt for Jonathan Wallace. Needs this to get to 36 points. Oh, it just slides by. So it will at best be 35. And on that score, he will be relying on countback. So he does tap it in, but unfortunately, it's not quite enough for him to advance to the grand final. That man there, though, no worries for him. An absolutely stunning round of golf for Paul Milett. That incredible finish from him is enough to secure the men's championship by a point from Craig Boswell. All the players in the top 10 will be back here for the grand final in a few weeks. Freya Moores takes the ladies' win ahead of Abigail McCafferty. Woodward, Russell and Essie will also be returning to Dundonald Links. Milett received his trophy from Ashley Pheasant of Darwin Escapes.
I had 215 yards into the wind and I just went for it. I'll never hit a shot like that again. And then 6-foot putt. Looked easy, but it wasn't really.
The win for Moores gives her bragging rights over her dad.
Me and my dad have entered at the same time, so it means a lot for me and my dad to both be playing in the same event and both sort of quite equal.
So there we have it, 2 very proud winners of our Championship of Ayrshire here today at Dundonald Links. And now our field is set for the grand final back here in just over a month's time. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage today. It's been a very testing day weather-wise, and we'll see you all very, very soon.